Hi, I'm Ivan Reitman. I'm the director of Draft Day, and you're watching Screen Dreams on Utopia.
This is the draft day Browns fans were waiting for.
Sonny, I hope you're listening. You run this team. You're the general manager. You can fix it.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Sonny.
Sonny. Every year, someone comes out of this looking like a donkey. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good, because tomorrow I got a feeling it could be you if you don't make this deal.
I got the script from my agent, which almost never happens in terms of finding something you want to make. I read it in one sitting very, very quickly, and knew by the time I got to the end of it, I had to make it.
Did you hurt your hands? You need your hands, right?
I know. I just lost my head.
Did you find it?
Yes, sir.
Well, good. Now hold on to it. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Enjoy today, Ray. You only get drafted once.
I kept thinking of somebody's voice. He's written in that original draft as a 35 or 38-year-old, but I suddenly realized the next day, I was picturing Kevin Costner, even though he's in his 50s, and I contacted him and sent him the script, met with him, loved it, and he's the guy. I couldn't think of anybody else that was so right for this part, that brings that level of integrity and leadership naturally, the kind of guy other men would follow.
A lot of sports movies come across my desk, and I have to really pick and choose. And Draft Day got over a bar that's pretty high for me. Had the NFL not embraced this movie, I wouldn't have done it, because I would not have been a part of fictitious football names, stadiums, jerseys. I just simply wouldn't have done it.
It's been so fun to collaborate on and to work on and learn more about football, and then just actually making the movie and having the backdoor access that we've had to the NFL, who's literally rolled out the red carpet for us, and the Cleveland Browns, and to be on set and kind of meet football players that you love and idolize, and to be there at the draft where you're watching your team select the future.
This movie is finally not a sports, it's not about who's winning the big game on the football field. It's Kevin Costner, Sonny Weaver triumphing in what's essentially a business movie. It's really about what's the backstage business of football that nobody ever gets to see.
I'm sorry, Sonny, is this a bad time?
I gotta go, Mom.
This is the draft analysis we've all been working on for the last 2 months.
Allie, fire! Allie, fire!
I knew whoever the coach was going to be had to be somebody that was going to really be strong enough to really fight with him. And the coach is basically right for most of the movie. That's what's so cool about it. Our hero is wrong.
It was, a great opportunity for me as a sports fan. I'm a huge movie guy and a huge sports guy, so you can't really be that without being a Costner fan. I don't like golf, but I love Tin Cup. So to work with Costner was just,
Do I take Callahan?
He's a winner.
He is. I mean, that's the word, right? He's won everywhere he's been.
They said the same thing about Ryan Leaf when he was the number 2 pick in '98. No one said that about Tom Brady when he went 199th. There's no such thing as a sure thing. At the end of the day, all that matters is what you think.
I love football. I grew up in West Virginia, which is, in the tradition of Texas or states like that, Friday Night Lights. It's all about your local football team, and I was at every single game.
Well, she was a great pick for us because not only is she a really wonderful actress, but she fits into a cast and she fits into a man's world, and you can see that she can pull it off. She's probably hears the whistles going down the hall, all that stuff, but somehow you can see that she knows how to deflect this stuff. She knows how to get by with all these boys' jokes.
I could not have been more excited. I loved the script just as it was. Really, any guy in this role would have a blast because it is a real guys role, you know. But the fact that it was Kevin just elevated the whole movie to a whole nother level for me.
I'd like to congratulate you. I asked you to make a splash, and you did. Is everybody still there?
Anthony, how do you already know about this?
What can I tell you, my boy? It's good to be the owner. I'm about to board my plane. I'm heading for New York.
You're going to the draft?
No, I'm going to see Spider-Man turn off the dark. Of course I'm going to the draft.
I was really happy that Ivan was in charge. I was happy that Ivan identified me as the actor he wanted. That spoke really loudly to me. He was very protective of this script, and he allowed changes that made it better come about. But he never lost track of the document. He was really strong in post, where movies can often get away from American directors because of the committees that can be after it. And he held the line for the movie and for me. And I think the result is going to bear fruit.
I drafted you.
Your dad drafted me.
No, Drew, I drafted you because I believed in you.
Then why pick Callahan?
You know why.
Then trade me.
I'm going to do what's best for the team.
The best thing for this team this season is me.
Like I said, I think my wife would love this movie. You know, football fans and sports fans will love it because it's, you know, set in that world and it's detailed. But it's really a relationship, movie. It's about these three people and, their battle to achieve this goal in the course of one day.
The NFL was imposed nothing but was incredibly collaborative and open to us and let us, shoot at the actual draft. So that's just the beginning of what they gave us access to. And you feel it. You feel that collaboration when you watch the movie, for sure.
I was really impressed with all the professionals that I met at the NFL. You know, at the NFL offices in New York and the individual team owners and guys who work it. They're really a remarkable group.
I love having the #1 pick.
I hope that you would.
The Cleveland Browns are now on the clock.
It's go time, boss. You're going rogue.
Who are you going to take?
What's happening?
Who you picking?
I think it does have a chance to be a classic. I think it is one. I saw it, and I just think it's a movie that will want to be shared, and I think that's the definition of classic.
The football world is in shock, wondering what exactly the Cleveland Browns' Sonny Weaver Jr. is cooking up here.
You're not going to believe what's happening.
You make this deal right now. Say it with me.
An absolute stunner.
Okay, screw it. No more offer.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, I am. Haven't I proved that already?